Hello everyone and welcome to the Wolfszeit channel! Today with a very special topic, always special. The BIG Sarducaa Rebalance Hotfix. So we will look a little bit into the details of this patch. But before we do that, if you're searching for a German big guild that is established in the world of Mortal Online since 16 years, then please look in the description. But now to the patch notes. Oh boy, that's massive. So Starbolt fixed a lot of stuff. To go about the most important changes, so to networking and performance, they improved some effects from AI that uses spit attacks. And if we look over to the skills and balance, they rebalanced the yield you get from Panzer Carapace when you're butchering golden Danaburnu carcass. Another thing is that extraction no longer gives 1 experience points for extracting only 1 unit. People cheesed that mechanic to get the most effective amount of experience for expensive materials, for example. So this changed a little bit. What also changed is the Herbology, Herbalism and Herbologium Expertise. Because these skills were more grindy than intended, so Starbolt adjusted that. It's now easy. And they also made it easier to get the golden hammer, so that more people get easier access to the very good armor. Starbolt also adjusted the missing no build zones around the supply towers. And for territory control, they also removed the duplicated supply towers. And additionally to that, we also got rebalance of the tasks. Starbolt rebalanced the task rewards for a large number of tasks on Sarducaa. They also removed Zator tasks from Ashir and our Taskmaster. And they also removed Shore Prowler tasks from our and Ashir hunting taskmasters. But now to the stuff where always someone gets mad, it's about the combat balance. So in combat they reduced the bow snapshot ability damage from 80% to 70%. Now to creatures, taming and beast mastery. The Ruhr Gamal's health was reduced, but they increased the Gamal's follow speed. And they also fixed it that they now can be sold, bought and filtered on the pet broker. They also reduced the Nishak Biter glory to 12. The next one is awesome. They removed the duplicate Ormek Spider Queen, as you can see here in the background. It sometimes spawned double. And they added Gamal spawners closer to Pash and Bedia, which is awesome. And finally, the Stone Lizard carcass drop is increased. In addition to that, they increased the combat speed of some Sarducan creatures. And players now really need to sprint to escape instead of simply walking away. This changes PvE a little bit, but I guess it's needed because otherwise it's way too easy. Another big PvE change is the slashing defense got adjusted from the Nitre Guardian, the Clothos Maiden and the Ormek Maiden. They also rebalanced the Giant Kurnas and the golden Danaburnu a little bit in terms of defense stats and attack stats. But now some very good news for all the fishermen out there. First, they added a missing fishing vendor to Qua Migdal docks. And next one, jackpot, more varieties of fish in Sarducaa. Whoop whoop, let's go fishing! But before we look into fishing, we go to the spawners. They added more guano spawners. And they moved some spawners that could cause AI to enter outposts. They also added the missing guards to our and also the missing weapons vendor to our. And they removed the duplicated bow crafting workbench in Ashir. They also added the Kurnas table as decoration, and they updated the waterfall in Bedia with different quality levels. But now to the absolutely S-tier banger patch notes from Starbolt. These are only the fixes. And I must say, it's impressive. To highlight a few important fixes, so they fixed a bug where if you used a shared combat ability while blocking, it would reset your blocking state on the server. But it still looked like you were blocking. And you can now use shared abilities like it is intended with the blocking. Second one, when you're hitting a target and using meal combat and immediately using a shared ability, there was previously a small delay preventing you from attacking and blocking. This has been fixed and should feel smoother now. And on top, Starbolt fixed the small ponds and oases. You can now fish there. Nice! So I must say, in conclusion, this hotfix is very good. Most of it is bug fixing and clean up for Sarducaa, which is definitely needed. And the creature balancing, faster skill progression, golden hammer drop rate increase, and the combat fixes are all good changes. It's a very solid maintenance patch and bug fix patch for Sarducaa, and the whole continent should feel a little bit more polished now. But again, because it's a hotfix, it's more bug fixing and fixing stuff and not implementing new stuff. They balanced and changed a little bit, which is great, but of course they won't implement new stuff in a hotfix because a hotfix should fix stuff, and sometimes when you implement new stuff, then you need hotfixes after that. But yeah, in conclusion, it's pretty solid, it's pretty good. I give the patch a solid 7 out of 11, and we will see what comes next. And if you don't want to miss any future updates of Mortal Online 2 or any content related to Mortal Online 2, then please consider subscribing and like this video, and please leave a comment, would be so nice, and share this video with your friends and everything. So special thanks to all of these supporters, of course, Carmel, Ronos, Tauros, Diesel, Mipski by Ian, you and all the others, of course. So never forget to make party hard, and see you all next time. Goodbye.